Cranberries have carved out a special place in the world of functional foods, primarily as the unsung hero of urinary tract health. From capsules to juices to dried snack packs, these tart little berries are seen as nature's antibiotic, an acidic, polyphenol-packed protector against pesky bladder infections.
And rightly so.
Cranberries are rich in compounds like proanthocyanidins, which make it harder for certain bacteria, especially coli, to cling to the walls of the urinary tract. It's a bit like turning your bladder into a slippery slide that unwelcome microbes can't get a grip on. But while cranberries may be bladder-friendly, they come with a slightly less flattering trait. They're not so friendly to your iron or zinc levels, particularly if you're getting those minerals from plant-based sources. And if you're the kind of person who pairs your lentil salad with a glass of unsweetened cranberry juice because it feels healthy, well, you might be doing your micronutrients a quiet disservice. The problem lies in those very same polyphenol that make cranberries so useful for the urinary tract. While powerful antioxidants, polyphenol, particularly tannins and proanthocyanidins, can also bind to minerals like non-heme iron and zinc in the digestive tract, forming insoluble complexes that the body can't absorb. It's a classic case of nature giving with one hand and taking away with the other. This matters most for people who rely on plant-based iron, which is already less efficiently absorbed than the heme iron found in meat. Combine that with other natural iron blockers like calcium, fiber, or phytates, and your iron has a pretty rough commute before it ever gets to your bloodstream. Throw in cranberry juice, and it might not get there at all. Zinc, too, can get caught in the crossfire. While it's less frequently discussed, zinc is crucial for everything from immune health and wound healing to taste perception and hormone balance. Like iron, it's vulnerable to chelation by polyphenol, especially when consumed in close proximity to polyphenol-rich foods like cranberries, tea, or dark chocolate. That's not to say you should ditch cranberries altogether. Their health benefits are still valid, especially for people prone to UTIs, or those looking for a tart alternative to sugary juices. The goal isn't to cancel cranberries, it's to use them wisely. If you're eating an iron-rich plant-based meal, it's best to avoid washing it down with cranberry juice. Give your body some time to absorb the minerals before introducing any polyphenol-rich foods. Even an hour or two of spacing can make a meaningful difference. Alternatively, if you're taking iron supplements or trying to boost zinc intake through food, consider pairing those efforts with vitamin C-rich fruits like oranges, strawberries, or bell peppers instead. Vitamin C actively enhances non-heme iron absorption and can help offset the inhibitory effects of polyphenol. So, while cranberries may be gatekeepers, citrus is your backstage pass. And it's worth noting, most of the studies showing cranberries' iron-interfering effects use concentrated extracts or juices in relatively large amounts. A handful of dried cranberries on a salad isn't going to wreck your iron status, especially if you've got vitamin C in the mix. But if you're drinking cranberry juice daily, especially the strong, unsweetened kind, and struggling with fatigue, brittle nails, or low ferritin levels, it might be time to reconsider the timing. In the end, cranberries are like the well-meaning friend who gives great advice about one area of life but accidentally ruins your plans in another. They're helpful, just not universally helpful. So celebrate them for their strengths, be aware of their quirks, and maybe don't invite them to dinner every time iron or zinc is trying to make an entrance.